Hi guys, KHCloud here with my Honeymoon Review for The Punisher Season 1. This is going to be one of the last videos in this area. There's going to be a couple more after this that are shot here, but they're all being shot right now anyways. So it's kind of, end of an era, but new location, new ability, new exciting things going to be happening. So it's good. So now getting into the Punisher. The beginning of the episode did a really good job, I think, of showcasing Frank's lack of care for his victims and also his ability to kill, which is quite stellar. But it's good to know that about the character, considering kind of, how the Punisher works. He basically is the best at killing. That's his superhero ability, for lack of a better term. They kind of continue that theme of showcasing his kind of black and white morality. They do a great job overall of showcasing his character, but in particular in the intro is monochromatic, seems kind of basic at first, but there's a lot of, this kind of fractal art with images of war, explosions, bullets being fired, guns, all that kind of stuff. Which I think really kind of delivers along with the music they have, which is almost like a working man kind of song. It kind of showcases Frank's feelings about war, I think, in a really good way, at least in terms of representing the character. How he kind of sees what he does as a duty, not as an option. And that kind of, is actually, I would say, a little bit of foreshadowing, considering at the end of the intro that they have, they kind of, or at least at the end of the beginning cold open, they kind of showcase that he's putting aside his stuff now. He's trying to let go of what happened. I'm kind of surprised in this first episode just how personal the story is with Frank, and with the other characters in it. That's not always kind of how the Punisher is represented in the comics. It is in some of his better comics, so I'm glad they kind of went with that feel here instead of relying on the more Frank's a mass murderer type of stories. They go more into his morality and why this makes him a troubled character and why some people don't like him in the Marvel Universe and stuff like that, which I really kind of enjoyed. Along that line, they spend quite a fair amount of time on his character Donnie, who I really like. And my first thought is, I like this character in a Punisher series. He's probably gonna die. Which I'll have to watch the first episode to find out if he does. I like the references to Moby Dick because it sets up kind of just how obsessive Frank's personality is and how similar he is, I would say, to Captain Ahab. I feel that's a great direction for them to go into to start off with this character. To tie into more of that black and white ideal, we have a case where we show Frank's injured colleague at work, which he cares nothing for, and then Donnie, who he's known about and he's learned about and therefore he cares for. It really just, continues to showcase that black and white feel that Frank has for the world. He kind of is very much, once he knows that you've done something wrong, he tends not to care for you. It's kind of an interesting, character overall, and it's interesting to see them kind of represent that so strongly to start. I also gotta say the choices for music in this episode are really great. I just think, they did the great job. Kind of reminded me of Luke Cage, just how good the music is and tying in, like a soundtrack, not just all original music. Overall, I would say I really liked the first episode. It's one of the best introductions I've seen of the series recently. In fact, it would have been one of the best I'd seen kind of within the last year, except for another series that I saw just a couple ago, which is going to be one of the Honeymoon Reviews coming up that did a better job introducing, but this did such a great job introducing Frank's character. I know a lot of people are going to say it's slow-paced, and a lot of people have said it's slow-paced, and it kind of is, but with a character and a show that's going to be as action-packed as The Punisher, you kind of need to do that. You kind of need to give people a reason to care about the action that's about to happen, and that's exactly what this episode does. And I think it's great. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I'll see you all later. Peace.